Hello and welcome everyone, I am Dwarf Pete, and today we are going to be playing Balrijin in the mythical lands of Yanshen, who with our help may become the resurrectors of the legendary dragon, Balris, and I shall not spoil any more. And let's just get started. And quick disclaimer, this is my third time trying this recording. This nation is not an easy one. So, Balrijin, a federation of clans centered around a council of sages, nestled atop the mountainous capital of Balris, that's right here. The rugged cradle of the rugged people is obsessed with one thing and one thing alone. Balris the Gold, golden dragon of the east, he who will return, bringer of songs, slayer of ignorance, wisest of masters. Centuries ago, about 10, some would say, he first graced us with his presence, his scales as gold as ours, but his physique unfathomably more gargantuan and awe-inspiring. It was no mere coincidence, whether he created us or has merely adopted us due to our likeliness is hotly debated among the sages. But all agree the dragon elevated us from our tribal feuds when he settled down in Kangfa Cave and began giving counsel to our people. Balris taught our people how to live in unity, how to host feasts, and make art. He also guided us spiritually by teaching us the truths of life. He did not stay long, however, because he was eager to continue his journey. When he left, he swore to us one day to return. So now we seek him out, so that he may one day guide us again. Until then, we shall hold on fervently to the teachings of Balris. Our people have been looking for him, but as of yet, all rumors were dead ends. Still, we seek them out, for it is our duty. Recently, new rumors have been spreading from across our western border that a golden beast is attacking humans in Jinkyu. Jinkyu, that's what we're going with this Let's Play. Yet they refuse us entry to seek for it, which can only mean war. So, our slumber has lasted long enough. The dragons awake. And we click that button. And, ooh, this is an interesting one. Careful and Scholar is our leader. So, what is Balrijin? Balrijin is a theocratic sage council, consistent of the sages of the most powerful or affluent clans, factions, and guilds in the realm. They congregate in the Ri-Iha Kong Temple at the top of Balris to discuss matters of both state and faith. But in the end, the Golden Sage, a sage picked among the council, has the final say. The Golden Sage is to interpret the teachings of Balris and apply them as closely as possible. If they become unable to fulfill their duties, their protege, who is picked from among the current stages, will take place. And I know from experience doing this that an event pops up in like 2 days here to pick the protege, if it wants to come. There we go. And so, the Golden Sage is in need of a new protege to take with them on all official matter, so that they may one day lead the council themselves. Today, the council meets to see who amongst them, or their close companions, is to become the protege. And so, our first candidate is of the Kindled Scale, who is the counterbalance to the Smoldering Claw clan. They developed a strong fighting defensive style, and are responsible for most of the garrisons. Smoldering Claw are a martial clan of the Goldscales who pride themselves with an aggressive martial arts style and equally aggressive warfare doctrine. We also have a candidate from the Knowing Eye clan today, who are known for their informants, spies, and diviners. They are capable at intrigue and keeping internal dissidents down. And the three remaining clans are the Grasping Tail, who are just a rich clan of merchants based in Zeraver, the Golden Tongue clan, who are heavily represented in both the clergy and the Kobold diaspora, and handle much of the diplomacy with other nations. And finally, the Teeming Arm faction, who is a collection of Goldscale and Bakeling artisans and company owners. So the sages have spoke long and slow on it, but eventually they settled on the candidate from a 036 or a 641? Yes, please! Miglo of the Knowing Eye. Who is a powerful mage? Oh man. Oh geez. Yes! Yes! Okay, this is This is the campaign. This is the campaign, everyone. I've had two attempts before this where I got like 003s. It was very salty, but a powerful mage. We have to keep this man alive. At all costs. Okay, so I suppose I should explain why this is the third time I'm recording this. Because we start out with... That's right, everybody, your dog water tier military. We have none offensive shock or offensive morale to start the game because of our temple keepers, who are ever attentive caretakers of our monasteries, and whom lay and maintain traps to deter raiders from the temple grounds. They are not suited for combat, unlike the Balrijin bandits, who we will get at Miltech 5 that are. I will admit, though, this is much better than the regular red scale military.
Holy Jesus. What is that? What the fuck is that? What is that?
So we have that going for us. But we are kobolds, meaning we run away at the first sign of battle. However, we overwhelm the enemies with our numbers and our cannons. And we also take their lands once we beat them. We loot the heck out of them. We also are quite good at traps. And we produce a lot of attrition for our enemies, which is usually the main tactic for kobolds, is just play defensively. We also deal more landfire damage, which is absolutely worthless in the early game, but god tier in the late game. And we both take extra fire and shock damage, that is especially terrible with our decreased morale. Thankfully, though, we get some dev cost. Yeah, that'll help things. Yes. And we do get military tech cost. So, I'm just going to shove that straight to military. I don't want to play games. Gotten screwed so many times today. We're going to pick up all the things relating to the institutions. And I am going to talk a little bit about our starting situation. Because it's not a very good starting situation, to put it mildly. And that seems to be the case with all kobolds. They all have uniquely terrible starting positions. I would recommend the Let's Play by Poi Weebnir in order to fully understand the pain of koboldism. So, just how bad is our starting position? Well, we have the command, who is the big bad of Anbennar. You start out with a 5/5/6 Conqueror. Oh boy. We also have the budget Centaur clans to the north, who also have a 5/4/6. Then we have Beyond Fang to our south, who, no matter what we could do, will never give us an alliance. Oh boy. Real great way to start off. We are in a decent trade node. However, it's not really like... It's not the money maker we could be in. And I will... yeah. Okay. So, a little bit of knowledge here. Just so you know. And you don't have to screw up. So, if you attack Jin Q in your initial war, chances are the ogres are gonna declare on you. That's bad. That's not good. You could try and ally him, but again, he doesn't like people not of his religion. So you need allies. And I would suggest you take the first part of your game just to I'll get an alliance with somebody other than Lan Jinhui, who is your friend at the start of the game, your historic ally. However, Lan Jinhui, your first war with him will be to take Zhengdu, and chances are your military is so bad that you're not even going to be able to accomplish that. So, get some extra allies, just to protect yourself. It's not worth screwing around. And so we will use the macro builder just for extra help. Zujut, sure. You seem like a swell fellow. Please help me with my terrible military. And let's go ahead and just get started here. First thing we're going to want to do, build up to the force limit. Just build up. Straight up. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how we're going to get our way out of this. Our first war is going to be against Jinkui, or Jinkyu, because nobody likes him, and we need to expand. It would probably be smart to get Miltech to begin with, but, oh, also one other thing I forgot to note. You can't expand into these guys because they're all in a hug box, and you're definitely not killing that to begin with. So Joy, you're going to need to get some Miltech and find a way to survive the first 20 years of the game. Beautiful, right? And I would suggest after you make your alliance with one of the first people that you then get Beyond Fang to like you. Because he is going to be your big bad of the whole game, most likely. And you want to let Beyond Fang make the first war against Jinkui. So to drain their manpower. Okay, so, the Knowing Eye clan, which handles most information gathering in the realm, has come before the Sage Council, with reports of a large golden beast just across the border in Jinkyu. Could this be Balris the Gold? Any rumor that could lead us to Balris is both too good to be true and too important to not investigate. With our relations with the vampiric Eternal Council to the west being chilly at best, we're going to have to go in by force if we wish to scour the area thoroughly. And apparently they have vampires in what looks like a vampiric council. Neat. I already checked, they don't have a mission tree, otherwise I would totally go for it. That sounds amazing. Who knows, maybe they'll have a mission tree by the time. Okay, so. The vampires stand in the way between Balrijin and Balris. The path forward is paved in the bloody hills. A Drax of the kindled scale, so saith. So, we will get Search for Balris Optimism until the end of the game. 5% morale of armies. Huge, that's huge. We'll get permanent claims on a lot of areas. Oh, you know what we need? We need supremacy. Go ahead and spy on Jinkui when we get the second. And okay, while we work on some allies, let's talk a little. I suppose, no, we don't need. We definitely don't need stability. First thing we're going to want to do is get that Pike Square. It is 15% cheaper. Very nice. I want to be very careful here not to upset the balance. By any chance, is there... Okay, interesting. So we could release a nation, Zhongjiap, from Jinkui, which would help border us between the ogres, so we wouldn't have to get immediately attacked. Not sure if that makes me want to do this yet, though. I want a second ally, because I do not trust the heck out of Beyondfang or anybody. And heck, I'm not even certain if we can get an alliance with some of these folk. So, to fix that up, let's just go get religious diplomats. That should help a little bit. And that gives us the empowered golden tongue. That's not a reference to anything. No. And with the extra Diplo rep, which we are surprisingly low in, we could potentially get an ally. Sucks that he's only... Is there anyone we could get, like, right now? Yes. Go high. You know what? I will take it. And... Zujut wants me to have a navy, which I can't do. Oh boy. We do have Kohai, who... Yeah. Wouldn't mind, like, just a little bit more. But I don't think we're getting it. No. Okay. Alright, we're gonna have to... Let's roll a general. Okay, a 1-2-2. That's really good. Let's take out the burger loans, because we're gonna go to war with Jin Kui. Or Jin Q. I'm gonna keep getting that name wrong for, like, the entirety of the... And let's go up to 12 troops. I think that would be reasonable. Let's instantly get improving with Bianfang. And... Gosh, we'll have to figure it out from there. I suppose we could get an alliance with Yin Quan, just for temporary purposes. Ooh, and we can get a Way of Faith. These are much like Protestant buffs, so we can get mercenary cost. We could get land leader shock at the cost of leader cost. Ooh, that's actually pretty good. I like that. We could get monthly war exhaustion for shock damage received. Oh boy. We could get morale in exchange for discipline, which could be good for us, seeing as how we suck at being able to stay in the fight. Oh, and a lot of these are locked behind freaking culture groups. Alright. Well, we're gonna go with martial arts for the peasantry. And that should give us a pretty okay-ish morale. On par with that of a regular nation, almost. And if only there was just something. Alright, so with 12 troops and our ally, Lan Jinhui, we are going to see what we can take. So, dear goodness. Can I... Actually, no, I will wait for Yin Quan to become my ally. That way I just don't get attacked on the back end of the war. Okay. So we got our allies. Call in Len Jinhui. And let's put the conquest for Zhishek. And turn it down. Turn the speed down. And we will let Lan Jinhui, our most favored ally, take the punch and deal with... Okay, if you want to go hang out on my mountains, that's cool. I will let you do that. And there's the military tech. Yes! Once we get Tech 5, that's going to be huge. I'm sorry, did you... Wait, what? What's going on here? Oh, that's frustrating. I'm really quite confused as to how Yanshen got the fort when... whatever. After the occupation forces searched through every nook and cranny of Zhishek, Tiaoqi and Qiaoying, it can be posed that either Balris is either not here or further to the west. So further to the west we shall go. Alright, what we need to do now is make sure... Oh, nice, we even stockwiped them. Let's make sure Yingzhen can't get too much more land out of this deal. We're probably gonna take and make a subject right here. This could be pretty good for us, as we won't have to spend a ton of troops here, and we can just get a free subject out of this. That actually kind of appeals to me. We'll put the National Unrest guy in, because he's dirt cheap. We are, of course, over our force limit. Actually, let's just do a battle so we can get some army tradition going. And yes! Oh, man. Alright. If you want a guide for how to play this nation, now you know. Get this martial arts for the peasantry as soon as you can as beyond Balrijin. Because, oh man, does it help so much. It knocks out a lot of the bads that, and we will collapse this down. So we can be further within our force limits, and we're not hemorrhaging cash. Yes, get the morale so you don't get completely steamrolled in the early game. And so now we've got to figure out how to deal with this. Yeah, you got clean, you scummy AI. But I like a challenge, I really do. So, I'm gonna... Can't pillage his capital because there's nothing there. We'll take some money, though. Money is good. I would break his alliance if I could, but... So this is good for the time being. We're gonna release a vassal. Zheng Jiap. Great name, by the way. And... okay, we can deal with him. He's not too rebellious. Okay, we get some extra clay, so that brings up our development to, what, 55, okay. Next, we could help out. There it is. Yan Feng coming in. Scavenger that he is. Ooh, we can get an alliance with Jujut, which that's useful. It's immensely useful. And how bad in the hole are we? Not that bad, actually. I reckon once these cores finish up, we'd be in a pretty decent point. So I'm debating if I want to attack Jean. Jeez, he has huge allies. Yeah, I'm not going to attempt that until we have a bigger army. Okay, let's let some time pass then. This is definitely not an easy campaign. We'll even... Is it worth drilling the army, is my question? I think so. We're at the stage of the game where we really need just any help. And okay, we eclipsed Jin Q. Annoyingly though, Yanshen took his land. And we don't, as of yet, overpower this HUD box right here. We will rival the ogres, though. Sounds like a great idea. And let's actually find a way to make the adventurers happy. I think that puts everybody above 50%, so I can just revoke to my heart's content. Okay. Alright. And we can recruit a bit more for the army, which we will. And name of the game here is... I would say not to piss off the locals, but we already did that. Oh boy. And as much as I hate drilling, we need it for right now. Okay, so once everything gets cored, we will decide our next move. And we could even pick yet another... no, none of those are good for us right now. We'll of course get Diplotech. And as soon as this gets to something... Jin Lin, tell me you don't want me to go attack Jin? Oh. Can't do. You will give me a mage though. Ooh, that's in exchange for my national unrest person. Don't like. Okay, interesting. Very interesting. Great start to the campaign. I suppose it doesn't matter if we drilled, because now it's all going to get erased with the rebels. Oh well. Maybe some of it'll stay. We at least have our capital state, so we can be happy at that. And is it worth it getting Bikeling as a culture? Yeah, we basically have to, because we are the only kobolds for like miles around. Out of curiosity, are humans even integrated within our No, they're not. Oh boy. Oh joy. great start we are off to. Well, at some point I can divert that derp's trade. This would make it very easy to dev the institution, but yeah, we're not going to worry about it for right now. We're just going to go ahead and get the next Miltech, because I like having an actual military with actual shock pips. And I believe that is a good stopping point for today, because I would like to get started on... Whew, so far, not a great situation. But we got through the hardest part of this campaign, which is the first 10 years. Now we just got to figure out how to get more into it. And oh crap. You have a permanent claim on my land. Alright, problems for tomorrow. As always, thank you everyone for watching. And stay tuned because there will be more of this series.